So Malcolm and Mary is directed by Sam Levinson. It's one of his movies that is supposed to portray maybe the roles of two characters. That's starring John David Washington and Zendaya. So Malcolm, who is David Johnson, is a film writer in this movie, right? And Zendaya is his relationship partner. So they went to a cinema to premiere their movie and they came home. So I was expecting them to be like all joyous and celebration for what they have gone to dine at cinema, because it was a great movie named Imani. But the story about Imani is about a 20-year-old adolescent girl who is going through withdrawal. She's a drug addict. So isn't that relating to Zendaya's movie, the Euphoria? So they came home and they started arguing, they started fighting, and I'm like, okay, fine. I really understand this show because he didn't thank her for, casting the role of Zendaya in her movie Imani. So I'm like, okay, so the whole thing's about you guys fighting. Right, now I loved it because there was a great sense of humor in there. There were scenes where they would fight for about 5 minutes, then they make love for 2 minutes, and they come back to the fight, they make up for 2 minutes. But it didn't really feel realistic, because in our real life, we don't fight like that. We fight like we are arguing, screaming on top of our heads, fighting. Okay, I haven't had a fight before with a girl, but I'm just saying from the movies I've watched so far, fighting is like, yo, I'm screaming on top of you, I'm shutting you down and all that. But this is just like a monologue. I'm throwing words to you, and you throw words back to me, and I say something. The thing that made it, when it made it worse was when Malcolm was amalgamating the kind of relationship he's had in the past into what he made in the movie, where he had a relationship in the hot tub and all that. It didn't really catch it. Like, I was like, Malcolm, no, you have stepped the line, you have crossed the line. This line is not supposed to be crossed. But anyway, I really understand that, see, Zendaya was really pissed, right? So, getting to the whole scene, I'm like, okay, now, why am I watching this movie? What's the main focus of this movie? What am I supposed to learn here? Then we realized that, okay, so Sam is trying to tell us that this is his view, or this is his take on how critics give their reviews to his movies. I watched a movie of his, Assassination Nation. That movie had a bad review. So I'm like, okay, so if we are trying to see you through Malcolm's eyes, him making a movie which is called Imani about Zendaya, what is the correlation there? What's the correlation? So I pictured it that, okay, so Sam is trying to say, okay, so we, the viewers, we watching his video, this is how he suffers his life in his world. He comes home with his wife, then he gets a bad review. I'm like, he's all worked up and all that. So I'm like, okay, sounds you need to slow your roll. We are not criticizing every movie you make, but you are just giving our thoughts on your movie. You made Assassination Nation. It was nice. Comparing it to Zendaya, who is about a 20-year-old adolescent, it was also nice, right? So I didn't really understand the correlation, but it was a great movie. I like the sense of humor in it. The fight scenes where they'll fight, they'll come back together, they laugh and all that. It was really nice. I really enjoyed that scene. So I don't know if it's about Assassination Nation bad review that is bringing it to light in Malcolm and Mary, or it's about Zendaya's review, which I think was great, that is bringing to light in the Malcolm and Mary movie. But anyway, I think it's a great movie. If you guys like this video, please, you know what to do. Subscribe to this channel, like this video, hit the bell notification for more, and I'll see you guys later, okay? This has been your boy, Kojo Reviews.